I asked you guys in the last video, what should happen if we score first at home? In Seattle, everyone got free coffee thanks to our sponsor Starbucks. In Quebec, everyone got poutine because, well, Quebec. And in Shanghai, when your Shanghai Dragons score first, free spring rolls for everyone. Things you love to see. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the postseason. That's right, the playoffs in year number 1. I honestly didn't expect us to be a postseason team year 1. Not only be a postseason team, but be a 52-win team led by the not stinkiest player in the NHL, Felix Pox, 94 points. That's awesome. Obviously, we had some nice supporting casts as well. Clem Costin, JSD, I think that nickname's gonna stick. Brendan Peary and Jacob Forsbacka Carlson, a man who played 85 regular season games, 42 with Anchorage and 43 with your Shanghai Dragons. Now let's talk about JFK. Stonehand Steve says, Brent, look at the shot totals for JFK and you'll see why he's so good. He shoots more than anyone else in the league. As a result, he will be a scoring machine. His point totals with you so far are just the tip of the iceberg. But anyways, hashtag let's go Vodka Kings. Okay, hold on a second. First things first, you guys are right. He does shoot a lot. 331 shots for Jacob Forsbacka Carlson. Not as many as Felix Pox, but a nice little 10% shooting percentage right there. 33 goals on 331 shots. So he shoots the puck like a madman. That's awesome. Go Vodka Kings. What are you talking about, Steve? Now, apparently JFK, Mr. Carlson, he's a franchise mode legend in 2BC's franchise mode. Now, granted, I don't watch his stuff. I haven't since like NHL 13. I haven't watched it in a long time, to be honest. Actually, I'm not going to get into it. I could say some things, but I'm not. Anyways, that's why he's so popular with obviously 2BC and his crew. So that makes sense. But I'm happy to have him. JFK looking to have a strong postseason. 85 regular season games, 33 goals. Move over 2003, 2004. This is the most stacked draft class in NHL history, led by Bo Alfredson and the record breaker, Jaden Marco. He now holds the record for most goals scored in a single season by a rookie. Well, him and I guess Bo Alfredson both broke it, and Valery Chubisov obviously tied it because the record's obviously held by the Finnish Flash and Teemu Selanne. But 86 goals for Jaden Marco. He says 76? Yeah, no. How about 86? What a rookie year for the kid. Before we get into the postseason, round number 1 against the Norway Ninjas, we got to talk about Brandon Barenfeld. I asked you guys what he should be for our team. We got some people saying he should be the emergency backup goalie, the E-Bug. I love that idea. Sam, he also says, Brandon Barenfeld, say no more. He's the private jet pilot. That's how Shanghai always makes it on time. And I said, you know what? Absolutely. We got ourselves a quad turbo supercharged dual engine Toyota Supra 2JZ plane. Things you love to see. Brandon Barenfeld flying in, going in as the emergency backup. That's awesome. All right, let's have a look at the Norway Ninjas, our first ever postseason matchup. Now, who do they have? Offensively, they don't look like they're super special right out the gate. They got Liam Foudy, who's a nice young piece, a former top 10 pick. Peyton Krebs as well, a top 20 pick by Vegas. Would have went a lot higher, but he had a broken foot, I think, at the draft. AJ Greer, so they got some decent players. Shane Bowers is actually another nice young piece. So for the future, the Norway Ninjas are going to be nasty. Defensively, so they obviously have a really good goaltender. Defensively, they have Rasmus Sandin, who is again a first rounder. That's a player that kind of snuck through the cracks there. Rasmus Sandin, obviously he was in the American Hockey League. And then between the pipes, I assume they have a stud goalie. And of course, there it is, Yakatuka Fuji, a 900 save percentage, 294 goals against average, 37 wins, 21 losses, 69 nice games played, and 6 shutouts. So a very, very good goalie. They got the Japanese sensation. They also got Connor Ingram right there. So they got an 86 overall goalie. But we got Eddie Lack. I'm not worried. Well, I'm kind of worried, but our offense is looking really nice compared to theirs. If you have a look here, the additions of Corey Conacher, JFK, like we got a really nice setup here. 43 goal man, Klim Kostin. There's some people saying Klim Kostin for captain in the comments. Some of you guys want Mr. Klim Kostin to rock the C. Now, that might be something for the future, but he is only 20 years old. I don't want to give it to Felix Pox just because he's automatically the best player. You got to earn it, and how you earn it is in the postseason. So let's get this thing underway with our $12 million man, Carl Alzner. Oh my god. Yes, I know the cap had to balance itself out, so someone had to get paid, and that man was Carl Alzner. Now I got one more thing to talk about before we hop into game number 1 against Norway. Nick, he says, what is preventing NHL players from coming back into the NHL when their contracts expire wherever they are? Well, Nick, I don't know. I have no idea. I assume we'll find that out once that time comes. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but I have no idea, man. I'm a little bit nervous for that as well, because what if, I mean, in 2-3 years when all the contracts are up, I mean, I guess there's a few of them that are going to go longer than that, but there could be some NHL players back in the xTech Hockey League. Who knows? But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. As of right now, we have the postseason ahead of us. Game number 1 in our home building, the Dragon's Den. You guys know what's up. You score first, spring rolls for everyone. These aren't just your standard spring rolls. These are legitimate Chinese spring rolls, the best of the best. Let's go, baby. Norway and Shanghai, period number 1, and it's 0-0. Okay, everyone's hungry. People want their spring rolls, and there you go. Felix Pox is a man of the people, and Carl Alzner, the $12 million man. Whoa, they pulled Fukufuji right away, or he got hurt. Oh my god, if they lost Fukufuji, oh boy. There's no way they pulled him after 1 goal. No way that happened. 31-23 are the shots. We're all over these guys. The fans are hyped on their spring rolls. Everyone's happy. Here we go. 2-0 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left, and Eddie Lack with the shutout in game number 1. There you go, baby. Let's have a look on the injury front, though, because if they lost Fukufuji, that could be devastating to Norway. Oh boy, this could be bad. Well, good for us, bad for them. Yeah, so they don't have any injuries. Maybe they just pulled him after 1 goal. Maybe he pulled a muscle, or maybe he got hit in the eye with a spring roll. I have no idea what happened there, but he got pulled after 1 goal or pulled himself. I'd like to see a few more goals. I think they're going to come out swinging here, so I think we're going to have to put the pedal to the metal. I don't think we're going to get a shutout every single game. Let's go, baby. The postseason where legends are made. Period number 1. I'd love a Klim Kostin goal, and there you go, baby. Ask and you shall receive. A power play goal right in the slot comes through, lets it rip, beats Fukufuji, and that is a big goal. Period number 2. Okay, 1-0. You guys might be thinking it. I'm also thinking it, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say that word we're all thinking of. 24-21 are the shots. Oh my god, what's going on right now, boys? Put the pedal to the metal here. Let's get a couple of goals, and there it is. Liam Foodie scores on Eddie Lack. Who said it out loud? You can think you can think the word shutout. You just can't say it. Who's thinking? Who said it? Who did it? Oh my god, going into overtime. It's probably you, Mike, in the black t-shirt. What do you do? Look at those jerseys, by the way. Oof. Looking good. The white and the blue and the black. Oh, baby. All right, here we go. Overtime in the Dragon's Den. Let's get this thing done early. Carl Alzner getting up in the play. He drops it back to Felix Pox, who sauced it over to Honka. Honka to Peary. Back to Honka. A little play-by-play action for you. Fukufuji with the big save. Felix Pox over to Brendan Peary, and what a goal! Right off the face-off, we tied it up. The puck got loose. Over to Brendan Peary, and look at the celly. Oh man, that's awesome. A little bit of glitch going on there. Looks kind of weird, but Eddie Lack with the custom celly, which is so awesome. I love that. Puck's loose. Over to Felix Pox. Brendan Peary, right place, right time. Game's kind of lagging for some reason, but we got a 2-0 series lead after a 2 2-1 overtime winner. So only 5 goals scored in the last 2 games here, so it doesn't look like it's going to be a crazy round number 1. Shout out to the arena name for the Norway Ninjas. If you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments. Think Norwegian hockey players. Anyways, game number 3 in Norway in the Zook place. Period number 1, game number 3, and it's 0-0. Okay, 12-4 are the shots. I mean, we have been all over them in all 3 games. Their goalie has played really well, but our goalie has played just as good, if not better. He had a shutout in game number 1, only allowed 1 goal in game number 2. It's looking good in game number 3, and there's the xTech jinx. Shane Bowers, the young kid, and Klusa. I don't know who that guy is, but we're down by 2 in Norway. Lots of hockey left. Make it down by 3. That's just the classic xTech jinx. Oh my god, they're pouring it on now. They're absolutely pouring it on. We can't get shut out. No way. No way, no how we can't get shut out here. You got to get 1. You have to get 1. Liam Foudy. I think that's a hat trick for Liam Foudy. And we get 1 Cole Lind on the 3rd line. But Liam Foudy with a game 3. Oh, sorry, not a hat trick. He gets 2 and 1. All right. But Liam Foudy basically took that one over. That was a dominating performance. Hopefully no injuries to report. All right. Going into game number 4 here. Looking to go up 3-1. And then we can end it in front of our home fans. We're spring rolls for everyone. Period number 1. And it's 2-0. Okay. We're out shooting them, but haven't found the back of the net yet. Going into the 2nd. Tied up. There you go, baby. Casey freaking Fitzgerald. This guy's going to have the L word attached real quick. And then Corey Conacher ties it up on Fukufuji. 23-19 are the shots. Come on, boys. Get that go-ahead goal. Give me a backhand goal. Give me another Casey goal. Give me a Carl Alsner goal. See, it's kind of interesting. In our Quebec franchise mode, we could basically just rely on Conrad and the Milkman to do everything. But now we need everyone to step up like Korshkov. There you go. Scores an absolutely massive goal with just under 3 minutes left, putting us up 3-1, making it a 3-2 hockey game. 3s all around the board. 3s everywhere. 3s for everyone. That's what I mean, though. You need everyone to step up. You need everyone to contribute. In our previous franchise modes, we could just rely on a few people to get it done. And, like, I think Conrad and Milkman had, like, 50 goals one time in a postseason. Like, that's just unheard of. You're not going to be able to do that in this franchise mode. So let's go. They're on the brink of elimination here. We played well. Game 3 was a bit of a stinker. We're not going to talk about that. Spring rolls for everyone. Who's scoring first? And it's Gleason ruining the fun. Things you hate to see. Period number 2. Let's get back into it. Okay, 2-1. Jacob Forsbacka Carlson with his first. He's been shooting like crazy. And then Kyle Wood scores on Eddie Lack. I don't even know if his first name's Kyle. I just completely made that up. 2-1 here. 15 minutes left in the 3rd. Who's got that come from behind goal? Who's got it? I need a Carl Alsner goal real bad. Come on, 5 minutes left. I don't want to go back to Norway. Corey freaking Conacher, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't want to go back to Norway either. He wants to end it tonight. Going back into another overtime game. Let's go. We are 1-0 in overtime on a Brandon Peary overtime winner in game number 2, I think it was. So let's see if we can go 2-0 here in OT. Here comes the magic man himself, Felix Pox. Oh my god, getting some early action here. Brandon Peary picks the puck up. Oh my god, he gets absolutely wrecked. Here comes Corey Conacher. He had the go-ahead goal, finds Julius Honka. Back to Corey Conacher. He gets laid out, but we get a shot on net. Look at the poke check. That's what you pay $12 million for, baby. I'm a big fan of ending it real quick in overtime. Oh my god, what a hit. And they've got a 2-on-1 here. Oh boy, play him smart. Back to Brzezinski. I think that's Johnny Brzezinski from the LA Kings organization. And what a shot! And they end it in overtime. I don't even know who that was. Oh god, alright, well, we're going back to Norway, and hopefully we can end it on enemy soil. Who the hell is that guy? He's got 3 goals in the postseason. All right, back to Norway we go. We're up 3-2 here. Let's get this thing done. Game number 6 in Norway, enemy territory, the Zook Arena. Let's go. Period number 1. Let's have a dominating performance here, and it's 0-0. Okay, it's been a very tight series here. Every single period's been really tight here. Period number 2. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Corey Conacher, JSD, and Korshkov. There you go. The hero from a couple nights ago. Make it 4-0. Corey Conacher. What a first round he's been having. He's outscored Felix Pox. Looking for a hat trick here on the power play. Is he going to get it? Doesn't look like it. 10 minutes left. Don't do it. Don't score. No, don't think it either. Don't say it. Don't do it. Corey Conacher right now has the 4-0 goal. They're out shooting us, but it doesn't matter because Eddie freaking Lack makes 35 saves, and we are off to round number 2 with his second shutout of the postseason. That is absolutely unbelievable. That's why I've never been one to go crazy on goaltenders. You can see there, a 78 overall just outdueled an 86 high franchise. Things you love to see. Off to round number 2. Who do we got? Bring it on. I'm ready. Who is it? All right, we got a little time off here. Time to rest the legs, and we have the Berlin Puck Wizards in round number 2, who got rid of their first round opponent in 5 games. So it's kind of like meeting up with Ottawa with our Quebec franchise mode. All right, up against Berlin. Here we go. Let's have a look at the player stats here for the postseason. You saw Corey Conacher was leading the way. JFK. I mean, Cole Lind, Klim Kostin. I need something more from Felix Pox, though. He's the man on the first line. I need him to wake up a little bit. JSD as well. All these guys, I need him to wake up. Raphael Lavoie, be nice to get a couple of points out of you. 4-1 for Eddie Lack. Look at the goals against. The guy's just an absolute machine, but he's definitely got his work cut out for him with the Berlin Puck Wizards and Bo Alfredson. So they got rid of the Prague Knights in round number 1. Only took them 5 games. If I remember correctly, Prague had a pretty damn good team. So we're pretty familiar with their team. Bo Alfredson obviously being the man, over a goal per game in the postseason. 7 points in 5 games. Oh boy, watch out for this guy. We're all too familiar with him from our Quebec franchise mode. Alex Formanton, like I mentioned before, these guys have a bright future, especially with Bo Alfredson. Defensively, they're looking okay, and between the pipes, they got no one. Anton Bibo and Lucas Fleuler. I have no idea who this guy is. He's 6'4", 216. He was 16-8 in the regular season, and I guess they went with Anton Bibo in the so he was actually 36-15. So it kind of is like an Eddie Lax situation. Eddie Lax a bit better than those two guys, but let's go. We got home ice advantage because we ended up finishing with more regulation wins. It's not goals for, it's regulation wins. You guys let me know in the comments. But Bo Alfredson, let's go. Felix Pox, I need you to really be on your game here, man. I need you to go toe-to-toe with Bo. Hey, that rhymed. Period number 1. And it's 1-0, and it's Felix Pox, baby. He got the message right away. Loud and clear, coach. Period number 2. Okay, 2-1. Korshkov and Alex Fortin get the goals in period number 2. We have a slim lead here in the third. Power play, 5-on-3. Oh my god, a huge kill. And they kill. Oh my god, I was gonna say we killed one off, and we did, but Justin Bailey scores right after, and then that guy who's bald and has a beard, why are you the way you are? He scores a goal, making it 3-2. 36-31 of the shots. Power play late in the game. Unfortunately, we don't capitalize, and really quick, within a few minutes, the game slipped away from us, unfortunately. We played a good game, though. I'm not too worried. They're, aside from Bo Alfredson, they don't have really anything to write home about. That guy really carries this entire team. So if we can shut him down, we're looking good. So I'm looking at Klim Kostin. You're going to go head-to-head against him all day, every day. Shut that guy down. Period number 1. And it's 1-0. Okay, Alex Formanton. Period number 2. Ooh, 2-0. Justin Bailey. Okay, their top guys are scoring. Only 10 shots and 2 goals. We have 22 shots and nothing. We're putting up a donut right now, but JFK, he scores a big goal. Is JFK going to be the nickname? I think we got to come up with something else. The sniper, the sharpshooter? I don't know. We got to Got to come up with something else. But JFK does work out so damn good. But 2 minutes left. Come on, boys. Felix Pox, I need a goal. And we're down by 2 real quick, just like that. Down 2-0 against Bo Alfredson. The pain in my ass. And Dr. Seuss has been injured. Post-concussion syndrome. All right, we're going to let the head coach replace him July 11th. So he's done basically for the entire postseason. That sucks. So we end up calling up Jansen Harkins from the American League, so he's going to hop in on the 4th line there, but I need some goal scoring. I need someone to step up big here. I mean, I don't care if it's Roland McEwen or Casey Fitzgerald, even though more than likely it is going to be Casey Fitzgerald because he's an absolute machine out there. That guy's got my vote for the Norris, absolute legend. Not looking good here. We're in Berlin. Oh boy. Let's go. We dropped 2 games in our home barn. Not good. Now we're here in Berlin. Our backs are literally up against the Berlin Wall. Haha. See what I did there? Let's go. Period number 1. Find it deep within yourselves. Korshkov. There you go. And Luciani. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it sounded Italian. Korshkov, though, he's been on fire lately. We have a tie game here. Let's win the 2nd period. Go into the 3rd with the lead. There you go. We did just that. Cole Lind, Utica Comets legend. That's what I'm talking about. We have a 2-1 lead here. I'd love a 3-1 lead. Maybe a Carl Alsner goal just for fun. Maybe. 22-24 are the shots. We're shutting down Bo Alfredson. We're shutting them all down. But how the hell are you? I don't even remember seeing you on the roster. He ties up the hockey game. Brandon Peary with 3.5 minutes left. He gets the go-ahead goal. But oh my god, that guy's going to be the bane of my existence. This guy was no hair. This guy, bald guy with a beard. I just hate that guy. I gotta give it to him though. They have some nice ass jerseys. Oh my god, they're sick. Let's go here in overtime in Berlin. Here comes Brandon Peary. Gets absolutely crushed, makes the play, but then ends up turning it over. Come on, boys. I have a feeling this one's going to be over real quick. Hopefully, it's going in the back of their net. Oh, what a read by Julius Honka. All the way up to Brandon Peary. Peary loses it, gets it back, shoots, gets rebound. Oh my god, you guys got to get a stick on that. Here comes Peary again with a shot. Another rebound. We can't put it in the back of the net. Oh, Brendan Peary. Oh, he's on a breakaway. He's got him hot on his trail. He had no option. Just gets the shot off. Get an offensive zone draw. That's a smart play. He's at the end of his shift. Makes sense. Oh my god, what a shot. What a play. What was the defenseman doing there? Oh, caught us sleeping a little bit, and he tucks it. Blocker side on Eddie Lack. That is a yikes. We are down 3-0 to freaking Bo Alfredson. This guy will never leave me alone. This is a less than ideal situation. Down 3-0 against Bo Alfredson. Corey Conacher has been quiet since the 1st round. Felix Pox has been really quiet since the 1st round. But again, it's only year number 1. There's no need to freak out, but I think a line change is in order. Let's stack the first line. Brandon Peary, you're going down. I'm going to bring up JFK to play alongside of Felix Pox. He's a sniper, Felix Pox, and I know the exact same thing with JFK, but maybe something can happen there. Let's make a small little line tweak here going into the Waverly Place. Hey, if you get that, you know. Low-key, though, that is one of my favorite arena names considering the name of the team. Anyways, some of you guys might not know what that is. Some of you might. I hope you guys appreciate it because I sure do. Our backs are up against the wall. Do or die. Play for your playoff lives. Play for Eddie Lack. The guy's been phenomenal in this postseason. Period number 1, game number 4 in Berlin. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. JSD, there you go. Luciani, he scores on Eddie Lack. Period number 2. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. JSD and Clem Costin. We finally have a lead to work with. Giving Eddie Lack some run support. He's made 15 stops here. He's going to do the rest for you. Don't worry. Maybe get another one. And there it is, baby. Felix Pox, but Bo Alfredson, he comes right back. 33-21 are the shots. We have a nice little cushion here. Let's Let's not let this one slip away from us. 3 minutes left. Oh, wait, xTech jinx. xTech jinx. No, please, God, no. 1 second left. Finally, we don't get swept. We finally have some life. Maybe that small little line change helped out JSD. But here we go. Back at the Dragon's Den. We have a tough hill to climb. Corey Conacher has got 9 points in 10 games. He is our highest paid, well, actually he's not. He's our highest paid forward, but not our highest paid player. That goes to the $12 million man, Carl Alsner, who I'd love to have a goal from on the back end. Oh, baby, 4-0. What a first period. Felix Pox, Brandon Peary, Raphael Lavoie, and Nolan Stevens on the fourth line. 4 goals on 8 shots. Take a nap, Fueler. See you later. Period number 2. Let's keep it up. 5-0. Korshkov. Oh, baby, the Dragons have life. Justin Bailey ruins the shutout, unfortunately. I'm not worried about it. 16 minutes left, a 4-goal lead. Things are looking good for China, baby. Klim Kostin make it a 5-1 lead. Things you absolutely love to see. What a dominating performance. We're back, baby. We're back in a big way. We're down 3-2. All right, going back to Berlin here. Hopefully we can tie the series up and force a game 7. I don't know. Maybe that line change was all we really needed. Game number 6. We have all the momentum in the world right now. Let's keep it going. No need to slow it down. Period numero uno. And okay, 2-0. Jokinen and Alfredsson. Oh boy, don't get me started about Jokinen. Down by 2, let's win the second and hopefully tie it up going into the third. Okay, this is less than ideal. Down by 3. Going into the third. Come on, boys, dig deep. Klim Kostin, Carl Alsner, Corey Conacher, someone. 28 shots. What's going on? Oh, why? Of course, you go away. He scores. I don't even want to talk about it. Who the hell is this guy? Who are you? Why are you so ugly? You... Okay, well, 5-0. We get absolutely destroyed, and our postseason dreams are over in year number 1. But it's okay. There's no need to panic. It's only year number 1. All right, we're only 4 episodes in here, so we don't need to push the panic button. No way, no how. I definitely do not want Berlin winning the Stanley Cup. So let's see here who they are going up against in the Eastern Conference Final. It's going to be the Moscow Vodka Kings. You know what? I'm going back to Steve's comment. Go Moscow. Absolutely. Go Moscow for Stanley Cup. Bring the cup back to Russia. All right, so let's have a look at our stats here throughout the postseason. Corey Conacher was awesome. Felix Pox really came alive there in round number 2. Brendan Peary was good. JSD was good. Korshkov had 5 goals. Klim Kostin and Jacob Forsbacka-Karlsson were just okay. I mean, a third liner, Cole Lind, kind of outshined them, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. It's only year number 1. I'm going to have to remind myself and keep reminding you guys that it's only year number 1. But Eddie Lack played excellent. 6-4-2 with 2 shutouts. He played really, really good. I can't blame this on Eddie Lack at all. We just kind of ran into a really good team. We had 2 games where I don't know what happened, but we just completely turned it on. We really, really pushed there, but unfortunately we ran out of gas. So go Moscow for the Stanley Cup. I really can't have Bo Alfredsson winning the Stanley Cup in year number 1. I just cannot have that. Corey Conacher led the way. I mean, he was good. I don't think the team's going to change that much going into the next year because things are going to get really weird here in the offseason with people wanting a lot of money. But the Montana Moonmen are your year number 1 Stanley Cup champions. Who the hell does Montana even have? I'll have to go look at that right now. But before we do that, let's have a look here at the draft lottery results. So Quebec moves up from 4 to 1. Wow, okay, so Utah drops from 1 to 2. Prague goes from 14 to 3, and we actually lose the draft lottery. We drop from 5 to 6. Okay, I was hoping we would maybe move up, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Not a lot of good luck here for the Shanghai Dragons. This is kind of whack. That's alright, Quebec gets the first overall pick, so of course Alexis Lafreniere gets to play in Quebec. Oh man, the NHL is rigged. Have a look at the retired players. I don't think there's going to be any. Yeah, no retired players, no retired goalies, obviously, because there's no one to retire. Everyone is a young enough player. So have a look at the draft class here. Like I said, we have pick number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quinton Byfield. Okay, all right, Quinton Byfield. Cole Perfetti is going to be available. Anton Lundell, Marco Rossi. Now, there is a chance for us to potentially trade this pick. Now, a part of me wishes I would have spent a little bit more time and stacked the year 1 draft, because everyone's used to these players by now. Everyone knows the players in year number 1. So I kind of wish I would have spent more time and maybe added like 10 or 15 top prospects to the first round, but I was just so tired of making players at that point. I just decided I was done with it, so I guess that's kind of my bad. But if we do end up picking 6, ending up with Quinton Byfield isn't going to be that bad of a consolation prize. 77 points in 67 games for Sudbury. I would really like Quinton Byfield, actually, but it's going to go Alexis Lafreniere to Quebec, obviously, and then the rest we'll have to see. But Quinton Byfield, could he be coming to Shanghai? We'll check that out in the next episode. So let's have a look at the Montana Moonmen. Who do they have? Who's their legend? Who's the Stanley Cup champion? Let's have a look. Shout out to Felix Pox for going to an 89 overall. There you go. So before we check out Montana, I just want to get a sense of what players are going to want for money in the offseason. Oh boy. Julius Honka is going to want $9.8 million. What does Corey Conacher want? He wants $8 million. Okay. Jacob Forsbacka Carlson, he wants 6. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Like a 76 overall wants 5.3. Roland McEwen is probably going to want exactly the same, 5.7. Oh boy, what about our goalie situation? We got to sign both of them. What is Eddie Lack going to want? $4 million bucks. That's pretty fair, actually. That's not a bad contract, but we'll have a look at the contracts in the next episode when we get the draft done, all that fun stuff. The year 1 draft is always a good time, but Gordy Yzerman and Sven Berchi are Stanley Cup champions. There you go. Gordy's already up to a 90 overall. Oh boy. Stanley Cup champion in year number 1 for the Montana Moonmen. What a year. All right, Montana, congrats. So let's have a look at the awards here. Have a look at, actually, before we do that, hold on. Who did they beat in the Stanley Cup final? Was it Moscow? It wasn't. It was Berlin. So thank God Bo Alfredson didn't get his name on the cup. Berlin actually swept Moscow. Wow. 4-0, and then they lost in 6 games to the Montana Moonmen. Berlin to Montana. Oh boy, just racking up the air miles. Obviously, Montana won the cup. The Atlanta Spartans win the Presidents, Clarence, and Prince of Wales. There you go. Individual awards. Here we go. No longer no Nikita Kucherov, no McDavid, no Patty Kane. Art Ross goes to Bo Alfredson. The Hart, oh boy, here we go, goes to Bo Alfredson. The James Norris goes to the Whit Dog. Ryan Whitney snapping it tape to tape. There you go, attaboy. Also wins the Lady Bing. That's awesome. And then, okay, of course, blah, blah, blah. You've all seen it before. Conn Smythe goes to Gordy. Chad Johnson wins the Vezina. Could have went to Eddie Lack, but I guess fine. Chad Johnson also wins the William M. Jennings. I have no idea who that guy is, but he wins the Bill Masterton. And the Jack Adams goes to the Moscow Vodka Kings head coach. Haley Wickenheiser wins the best defensive forward. That's awesome. The Frank J. Selke. There you go. Put respect on her name. Ted Lindsay goes to Alfredson, and Jaden Marco wins the Rocket Richard. So there you go. Kind of a disappointing first postseason, but again, it's year number 1, people. We don't need to freak out yet. We don't need to blow up the team or anything like that. We're going to have an interesting offseason, all things considered, because the game is kind of broken in a sense. 80 overall is going to want $8 million or $9 million, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the offseason. I'm excited. Hopefully we can keep most of these players and they can come back for future years, but that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you for watching episode number 4, I think this is. I'm having a lot of fun here in Shanghai. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well, and I will see you guys in the year 1 draft, free agency, the offseason, all that fun stuff. Should be a good one. I'll see you guys then.